Hey there guys, how's it going, and welcome to another episode of my Ark Survival Evolved Let's Play on the Xbox One. Thanks for joining me guys, appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I'm really enjoying playing it. Anyway, before we get started guys, don't forget to smash that like button on this video if you enjoy this series. Been getting a little bit low in the likes recently, so let's try and hit for about 400 or 500 today. See if we can get up there, see if we can give this series a little bit of love. But I've got some incredible stuff to show you today. You're going to absolutely love it. This is stuff that even some of the more experienced players might not be aware of, and I'm sure a lot of you aren't making the most of. So first of all, I'm going to show you something kind of cool, but I'll reveal that in a minute. And then afterwards, we're going to try and get that Quetzal, because I haven't actually shown it to you properly, and I've got the right scorpion, I've got the right bird now, and I'm going to give it a good go. So first of all, what is the super awesome thing I want to show you? Well, it's probably going to be in the title of this video, so you probably know what it actually is by now. But I'm going to show you how to do it, and that is making these awesome recipes. You can make burgers, cakes, custom drinks in this game that allow you to gain more health regen and more food regen, stamina, and even obviously water if it's a drink as well, than a normal item would. A lot more than a piece of cooked meat or a blood bear would. So I'm going to show you how you make these, and they're pretty cool. They look pretty awesome as well. So they're very simple to make. All you need to have unlocked is a cooking pot and a note, and those are extremely simple to make. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make mine out of a load of cooked meat. Because I've actually got an industrial grill, I can afford to use loads of cooked meat in one piece. Yeah, and I can just cook meat almost unlimited, which is another reason why getting this industrial grill is so freaking cool. So we're going to go over and make them. Now, I need to explain to you how they actually work. I'm going to try and link the Wikipedia article in the description if I've forgotten to do so, which I always do. So someone please bug me on Twitter or something if I forget to put the link in the description. That actually shows you exactly how you can work out how much health and how much food each one is going to give you, and what ingredient you can use, and all that kind of stuff. So if I actually look at did I pick up my beast burger? No, I didn't. Anyway, we're going to make a fresh one. Those of you who've been subscribed to me a long time will know all about the beast burger. So let's look inside here. Oh, I've got to get myself a note. So while I'm going to go get the note, I'll tell you guys some of the ingredients you can use in these things. You can use berries, you can use raw meat, you can use prime meat, uncooked prime meat, cooked meat. You can also use eggs, but I don't know if I recommend using eggs, because that is going to make it extremely difficult to make the recipe, because getting a lot of eggs is kind of tricky. Now I've got my notes somewhere around here. Just going to need one of these. I'm very unorganized. Those of you who are very organized will probably tear your hair out just looking at my stuff here. Let's have a look. Is it in this final one? Here we go. So these are the notes, and these are some of my other recipes. So this one, for example, if I eat that, that will give me 39 food, 21 health, and 3 stamina, and that's much better than eating a piece of normal meat. And you can see for the recipe there on the side, I did 24 cooked, 5 raw, and a bunch of tinto berries and some measure berries. So just, you can throw together whatever you want, and then it'll work out the stats to give you a recipe. So I'm going to try and make like a health regen kind of one. So what you want for that is, well, ideally you want cooked prime or eggs, dino eggs, but I've got cooked meat, and I've got almost an unlimited supply of cooked meat, kind of like I said. So I'm going to make each burger, or I think I'm going to make a cake actually. I'm going to make each cake an extremely large amount of cooked meat each, but it's going to give me a lot of regen when I do that. So let's open this up. We've got our wood in there for cooking. Now if you wanted to actually make a drink, you need to put a water skin here as well, but I'm not going to make a drink today. Maybe I'll make one in another episode. So you just drop your note in there, you come out, you hold down Y, and you go to make recipe. So here you see it's got all the ingredients I've got in my inventory that I can use for a recipe on the left, and I just drop them into the right hand side to actually use them. So let's say quite a few stacks. Let's go for something crazy, 4 stacks. I mean, there's not exactly 4 stacks, but roughly 4 stacks of meat to make this cake, which is kind of a bit weird that meat would make a cake, but that's what we're going to do. Now, you can make this weird looking biscuit thing, but that looks absolutely horrendous. I'm not going to make that. I'm going to make a cake instead. And I just love chocolate cake, so I'm going to make like a chocolate cake looking thing. Although we could have like green icing on the top. Yeah, let's have green icing on the top. You can obviously mess around with the RGB as well if you want to get really funky with your colors. And then for the third color, we're going to go for the brown again. Let's make it even like a darker one. I think if we just slide those down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, look at that. That is going to be some seriously chocolatey goodness right there. So let's call this one Ultra Choco Cake. So this one's going to be health regen. I mean, obviously, you should probably make it so that it actually makes sense. I mean, I'm making a cake and, you know, rather than a burger out of meat, which is kind of weird. But we're going to call this Ultra Choco Cake. And I might even make a better one at a later date when I've got this all hooked up. What you can also do as well, and what I should tell you is the effectiveness of your recipe. So how much health this is going to give me is affected by my character's crafting speed. So you might think leveling up crafting speed is useless, but it can actually be quite useful. And if you don't have any crafting speed, what you might want to do eventually is make some mind wipe tonics, which allow you to completely reset your stats and then change them all again. Anyway, a bit complicated for now. Let's just get on with this. So we've got an ultra choco cake, super yummy. I'm not going to change that description, and then we are going to make the recipe. So now if we look in here, we have the meat in there that we're going to need, and then we have my ultra choco cake, and let's see what it actually gives me. It will give me 132 food, so basically 100% food because I've only got 100 food, and it will give me 73 health, which could be really useful. So now I'll just light this fire. And there you go, it's going to make my cake. So this is a good way of making some superfood, I guess I would call it. And then you can just stick that on your hot bar. And in an emergency, I'll try and have a few of those. Obviously, I'm probably not going to have as much of that around as meat, but it's pretty freaking cool. Let me see if I can... Let's do a drink while we're here as well, just for fun, shall we? Let's do a drink with some stim berries. Let's make a nice cocktail. Why not? Let's make a nice cocktail for some berries. So let's get Steve the Stego here. Look at that. Oh, look at those berries. I prefer the Stego, to be honest, to the Bronto for getting berries. They're just, I don't know, just seem a bit cooler and they're a bit more maneuverable. So, what would make a nice flavour? I reckon some blue with some red and some purple. Hold on, I want 100 of each. That's going to annoy me if it's just 99 of each. So let's just do another swipe so we can get, there we go. We've got a few more. And we'll have 100 of those as well. So we're going to have a drink made of... Oh no, let's do stims as well, because obviously that's going to give us stamina. So that's going to make us a very nice drink. Let's go get one of the notes. I can't remember how you make the notes. I think it's just thatch and fibre, and it's not a lot. So making a note is no worries. I mean, you can actually use them to write on as well, if you want to do that. But let's go and get our notes. Were they upstairs? I've completely lost my mind as to where they were. No, they weren't. They're right here. I'm actually saving up mushrooms because you're going to need mushrooms for the kangaroos that are coming to Xbox later this week or later next week, which is going to be freaking cool. So let's go down here. I believe I've got one of the water skins in here. And this is why it's always a good idea to build near water, guys, because there's a lot of stuff you can do in game using the water. And I don't have a single water skin on me. What are the chances? I always run around with a water skin. It's because I just made a water jar and I didn't really feel like I needed a water skin, and I need a little bit of fiber. Gosh, it's so unprofessional. Should have had this all organized, but we didn't know we were going to be making a drink. So let's just grab that. Okay, we're just going to need one water skin. Actually, let's make two. We've got enough to make two. Let's get a bit more fiber. Okay, and let's go down here. I should really use the blood kit. Some of you guys have been saying to me before, why don't you use the blood kit? I feel like cooked meat is almost as good for health regen in sticky situations or like tricky situations, so I quite often use that. Right, so we're making 3 of those. Let's go and make this awesome drink. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys some questions. Leave a comment down below, let me know what I should name some drinks. What drinks should I make? And give me some name suggestions, be pretty cool. So, we need to fill up the water skins first. So, now we're in the water, we can do that. Let's just do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these in half. Now, why have they split like that? It's kind of weird. I'm going to split them in half. So, if I go like this. So, I only want 50 per one, and we'll make a couple. Split those. I don't know why that's split there, and then we will split that as well. So we're going to say 50 to make one drink, and we will make 2 of them. Right, okay, so simple again. Access the inventory, smash the note in there. Let's put the water skin in. We're going to need fire as well. So we're going to need that wood there. Might leave that recipe in that one. We'll use that as our food one. This one can be the drink one. Okay, so let's smash the note in. Let's hold Y and make our recipe, and we are going to make a drink, boys. So we're going to make it out of measure berries, stim berries, azul berries, and tinto berries. Not exactly sure what this is going to give me. Now, that looks like a beer or something, so let's go for just a nice drink here. Right, what colour this? This is going to make it. Right, so if we combined purple, blue, and red, what kind of colour would that give us? I don't know. I think it would still be quite purpley, so let's make it like a purple drink. And let us go second color here. We'll put it in a nice red cup. And third color, oh gosh, right, third color is just going to be the rim of the thing. So let's just make that, I don't know, what's called yellow. Right, cool. So let's call this J Juice, I guess. Patented 2016 J Juice. Delicious. And I'm not sure exactly what this is going to give us in terms of stats, but we'll find out. Okay, J Juice, super yummy. Yeah, super yummy, of course. Right, so now that's all good. Let's have a look inside. Light the fire. Oh, we need to put the recipe in first. J's Juice is in there. Light that fire. And boom, here we go. Actually, we can stick this in as well. We can make 2. Will that make another one? Oh, we need water again. Oh, damn it. Oh, here we go. Let's put this in. There you go. We're making another one. We've got 2 cups of J Juice. Right, so what did this end up giving us? Right, this is actually going to dehydrate us. A bit ironic that the drink's going to dehydrate us, but that's because we've put the stim berries in there. And you can see this one is going to give me stamina regen. Now, I only have 140 stamina. So 49 points into stamina regen is pretty freaking good. But obviously you want to play around with them, get something that suits you and your play style, whatever you're looking to go do. Maybe you're going to need a lot of stamina for something or a lot of health in the cave, for instance. It's going to be really useful. You're going to want to do that as well. You can also make energy brews. I should show you how to make energy brews. Can I do that right now? I think I can, you know, guys. Let me just freaking... All it is it's a bunch of Tinto berries. I know we're going to go get the Quetzal after this, but I don't know, maybe we'll just make this episode, because like we're going to go into this. But if I remember, I think medical brew is Tinto berries, charcoal and a water skin. I'm not 100% sure, so let me grab the Tinto. Oh, medical brew even, I mean. Alright, I've done the smart thing and I quickly looked it up. It's not charcoal, it's narcotic, and I think I've got some spare narcotic around at the moment, so I'm going to go and make that because medical brew is freaking amazing. It gives you 40 HP over time, and it's pretty freaking sweet. So let me see if I've got any spare narcotic. I know I did make a bunch. Here we go. Let's just take 25 narcotic. It takes 2 per 1, so we're going to be all gravy, baby. So let's go and make that. It doesn't take long to make whatsoever. And these are really, really useful. Now, you should always, I mean, what I should really do, I mean, everything in Ark takes a long time if you want to, like, do it properly. But what I should really do is I could hook up an irrigation system that would go from the water here into my house. Then I'll be able to get an industrial cooker, and it will just constantly feed water into it, and I'll be able to make a bazillion of these. But anyway, let's get the water skins out, and we'll make these, because these are obviously empty now. We'll take that J Juice. We'll drop the charcoal. Right, we need that in there. Right, so let's fire up the water skins that we've got on us. Hopefully we've got a few, and we do. One of them's not even been used. Let's just fill it up again, just in case. There's another one. There's another one. And we've got another one. Oh, one more, come on. All right, so we've got that. Lovely job. Let's go and open this up. We'll keep the recipe in there for now. Let's put a few of these Tinto berries in. Smash the water skins in there as well. And we've got the narcotic. And why not put the extra berries in? So let's light this up. And this technically should produce us some energy, medical brews even, sorry. Now, if you're going to do this en masse and you don't have an industrial cooker and you just have this, you can sit here by the lake and just keep refilling the... water skins, because that's the most annoying thing about making these, is refilling water skins. I'm going to drop these berries that I've got on me as well. I believe it takes 30 seconds to make each one, and when you use the medical brews, I'm hearing mixed rumors. I haven't done any testing myself. Some people say that they actually stack up so that you don't need to you can like chug a load of them and they'll continually help you, but other people say no, it doesn't work like that. Anyway, you can see this goes off in 2 hours, so as soon as you've made them, you want to put them in your fridge, but we're gonna wait here and let these cook because I don't want to waste these things. Alright, so we've made a few medical brews here. I will make some more at a later date, but these are going to be very useful. Obviously, if I'm going into the snow biome, if I'm going into cold, the extra health regen is going to be very useful. In this whole episode, guys, I've given you some ideas for how you can survive some of the harsher environments. You want to get the bionic Rex skin and tame everything, you're going to need to get yourself some of these brews to make your job a lot easier. Now, I'm not sure actually how long these keep in the fridge for, but let's take a look. I'm presuming it's longer than they keep just sitting in your inventory like there. So it was 2 hours like that, and you put them in there and they keep for, oh damn, what is that, 8 days? Awesome. Right, okay, now I've got Rex eggers here as well. I'm gonna make some kibble with that. We'll go into kibble next time. I am gonna do some farming. I'll do some farming offline and then show you guys all of it, because it's important to making the more high-end stuff in this game. And I know this stuff's not very adventurous and some of you might find it a little bit slow paced, but honestly, knowing all of this is going to give you such an advantage in this game, especially on the really busy PvP servers, especially if you want to, you know, you're an achievements guy or something and you want to get all of the achievements. Knowing all of this is going to be super useful. So yeah, we probably don't have enough time to go get the quests today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and try and knock out something to add to my dossier that will get me one step closer to my bionic T-Rex skin, which I've got a long way to go. So let's take out our deer here that we got from a previous episode. I think it was the last episode actually we got the deer. Let's give him a little bit of health, and yeah, we're going to take him out. He's absolutely awesome. These things have loads of stamina on them. So, well, they normally do anyway. I'm not sure if this one particularly does. I mean, it's got 364. It's on passive, which is all good. So let's go have a look down the coast, see if there's anything that's around here that I haven't tamed yet, which is going to get me one step closer. I mean, some of you have been asking me for water dinos, actually. That's the point. I've already got a Megalodon, so I might not be doing that one today. Look, is he there? Is this my Megalodon here? You can see him. There you go. There's my Megalodon right there. So I wouldn't mind getting myself a dolphin. I don't think I've done the dolphin yet. They're called like Itchy-saurus or something like that in this game. But they're pretty cool, and they normally hang out just down the coast here. So let's take a little stroll down and see if we can find any. Alright, I can't find myself a dolphin at the moment, but I do see a raptor over there, and I don't think I've tamed a raptor yet. And raptors are pretty cool, you know, so I think I'm going to try and get this raptor over here. Hopefully he's a high level, so we've got a decent one. I mean, their stats aren't amazing. They're only really something you'd get in the early stages of the game, but oh my god, it's so difficult to aim. Oh, level 6. Oh well, we'll take it. We'll take it. And if I just keep backing off firing it should be absolutely fine. That was a low level one, so he was no worries to knock out. Is there any more around here? Will be fun to get another one. Right, so raptors, obviously carnivores, just need a little bit of meat. Gonna be easy to get. And then we'll have ourselves one more ticked off of the list of what we need to get. Alright, so there we have it. We've got ourselves a raptor. It's not really something that's going to help me too much, but as you can see, it's another creature dossier that I've unlocked and something that is going to help me on my road to getting that bionic T-Rex skin. So I'm going to head back now. Hopefully he's following me. Yep, he's going through the water there. Just takes him a little bit of a second. A bit of a slow swimmer. Slow swimmer, but fast runners, raptors. They can sometimes be effective, but let's head back. I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Thanks for checking out the episode, guys. Let's do a little bit of a dramatic orbital cam for the end. Let's see here. Galloping with my raptor in tow. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Leave some comments down below. What should I call the raptor? What would you guys like to see me do in tomorrow's episode and all that good stuff? And that's it for now. I'm out. I'll see you again tomorrow.